What's up, everybody? So I am here at Daegu Station. I'm about to go hang out with my buddy John. We do some bowling action, get some good grub downtown. It's gonna be one of the last times that I get to hang out with him before everyone starts heading out of Korea. People are starting to drop like flies around here, so just gonna make the most of it. But I just realized I have this like old digital camera that Sarah and I use now for video because we lost our nice camera in a cab the other day, which is a funny story. Maybe I'll tell you sometime if you're lucky. But I just realized that everyone that's watching me right now probably thinks I'm like a creepy peeping Tom with my little creepy camera. Yeah, people are giving me weird looks right now. So, but we're gonna do some bowling and have some fun and yeah. What's up? So we've lived here for 11 months, and this is my first time bowling in Korea. Because I didn't know that bowling existed in Korea. Did you? You knew, and you kept it a secret.
Sorry about that. I've only been about 4 times. So yeah.
Only 4?
Only 4.
I've only been 0 times.
4 times in my life.
But any of you that live in Daegu, bowling is near Somun Market, right off of, what exit? Exit 5 of Somun Market, Green Line subway stop. So check it out. And you can watch me sucky bowl in just a few moments. Oh, let's do this. Spare it up. Oh, and that's on camera too. Yikes.
So, Brad Henry gonna get a strike, apparently.
I said spare, not strike. So, after 4 frames, I'm bowling what is quite possibly my worst ever career game. As you can see up there. Actually, you can't because I didn't zoom in. John is basically demolishing me right now.
I just screwed up pretty badly, so you're doing okay.
What did you just do?
It's okay.
Did you spare it up?
Yeah.
Did you spare it?
No, I managed to get 4, I think. So.
Hey, 4 is respectable. Don't worry,
So.
I'll top that in a bad way.
Brad going for his next strike.
I held out for too long. That was the problem. Score 99, 64. Guess who's 64? Yours truly. Not bad.
Not too bad.
Starting off the second game pretty awesome. What I want to know is why don't John and I have awesome outfits like these people? Check that out. I didn't want to stare at them too long. It's kind of obvious with this camera that I'm filming on, but that's pretty awesome. So, after 2 successful games, well actually, mostly dreadful performance on my part,
You've done pretty
we are officially tied at 1 game to 1 game. And thus, we are going to be doing a very awesome Game 3, decisive Game 3. John, what are your predictions for Game 3?
My predictions, we're going to tie exactly on like 150.
If we do that, can we buy each other ice cream cones?
I think we'll have to.
That sounds really adorable.
Even if we don't do that, I think we might still have to.
Yeah. So we are on frame 10 of Game 3, decisive game, and the score is currently John 98 and myself 93, and it all comes down
It's on.
to the 10th frame. Moment we've all been waiting for. People spend their whole lives dreaming of this moment, John.
Decisive, absolute moment.
This is where the winners and the losers are separated by only several pins.
Yeah, we can see Brad Henry taking up his first shot. Beautiful looking pink bowling ball. And there it goes. Into the gutter. How do you feel about your first shot,
More
Brad?
than several pins.
Shot number 2. Two pins left.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
198.
Even if you get 2 gutters, your spare will give you the win. I'm pretty sure. Nice. And with that, John Dickens seals the least sucky of the suckiest bowler championship. How do you feel?
At the moment I'm feeling great. Hey, I think there's an ice cream lined up after this.
Nice.
And not a MacBook Pro, unfortunately.
So I want to add, not a MacBook Pro.
If it was going to be 180, then I'd buy a MacBook Pro.
There's still time to convince him. I bet you before we leave tonight he's going to have one. So let me ask you, John, as a true champion now in bowling, are you going to throw the last pin, or are you going to wipe my face in the dirt and spare it up and just humiliate me even more?
I'm going to see what happens. We'll just see what time brings to us.
All right, well, let's see what kind of man you are, John. Show us. Show the world of YouTube what kind of person you really are. I know. It really determines what kind of person you are. And the infamous cement pin wins out again, John.
One last pin. I don't know how many 9s we've had, but irritating as hell.
And with that, John Dickens' victory
It's wiped out.
is wiped out by the guy deleting the computer.
Things.
What did we just find, John?
We've just found a very long bicycle.
This is a very long bicycle. This cannot be for leisure. We're going to give you a tour of the city, but you are going to do all of the work. So there's
12 people.
on each side?
No,
Oh, 6.
7 on each side. 14.
John, you think you and I could do this alone? You want
Yes.
to? You want to jump this thing and take off?
I don't think I'm going to get very far. No, I'm not going to get very far. Especially
Yeah, I guess no one really could steal this. It actually would be easier to steal a car that runs on fuel.
just a bit. But it's still pretty cool.
We are at Screen Golf right now, John and I. This is pretty much the coolest thing I've ever seen, ever. You basically whack the crap out of a real golf ball at this screen, and then the screen takes over.
John's not very good at this.
That's alright, you haven't seen me yet. I might put a hole in the wall. And here is our, like, VIP room. And they brought us some vitamin C drinks and snackolas. Which I wonder, like, if every time we eat one of these, they charge us. Probably. But this is pretty awesome. You should come check this out sometime.
And it's away!
Well, I'm terrible.
So this is what you do if you don't have enough space to build a golf course.
Grounder! Right up hill. Oh, terrible.
Nice one.
Rough.
Rough, exactly.
It's a tough day at the office.
준비를 수행할 차례입니다.
Korean golf.